Welcome to Holistic Horse Tip of the Day for harmonizing your horse's health. Today's tip is on poulticing a leg. Reasons you might want to poultice a leg include recovery from an athletic event or swelling or pain that might be in that limb. Applying a poultice, which is generally a mud or clay, helps to draw heat and swelling out of the limb. The poultice we are using today is the Sore No More poultice, which also has in it some herbal remedies and homeopathic remedies such as arnica, and that will help too in terms of pain, swelling, and any bruising that might happen within the tissues that occurred. So first we want to apply our poultice evenly and relatively thinly around the leg. Next we want a piece of paper that's been dampened and fairly wet. Oftentimes you can use newspaper. Some people like to use parts of their feed bags. You want to make sure you're not using the inner lining of the feed bag, which oftentimes has a plastic coating, as it won't become wet very well. And you want to apply that to the poultice to keep it moist. This poultice is going to stay on usually overnight, sometimes up to 12 hours. So we want to try to keep our poultice damp and working as long as we can. We want our paper to be evenly placed and relatively smooth. Our next layer is a layer of cushioning. The cushion is going to help protect the leg so that when we apply a wrap to keep everything in place, that wrap won't impede blood flow. Next we apply a polo bandage or leg wrap to hold everything in place. And our polo is going to be fairly snug because it's not only going to keep everything in place, it's also going to support the limb and help it. When the horse moves, it'll help fluid to move through that leg and take out the waste products from the muscle damage and from tendon and tissue damage and replace it with good oxygen and nutrients. The wraps that we are using today are back on track wraps. The back on track Nobos is the cushion, and then the back on track fleece wraps are the polos. These have a ceramic fiber in them, so they're going to help to increase blood flow to those tissues as well. So in addition to getting the cooling effect and the healing effect of the poultice, we're also going to help those tissues with better oxygenation. And that's our holistic tip for the day.